Hey YouTube, I thought I'd come on today and talk about stereotypes. Um, Only because today I seem to have had a heated argument with a friend of mine over a lot of things. I suppose it's just that, I never thought he would think that way. I've known him for a couple of years, and I mean, we've talked about it, but never really got into detail about it. And it's weird. Today, all of a sudden, he was just negatively talking negative regarding a lot of things, um, and especially regarding stereotypes, especially towards other races, gender, um, transgender, and so forth, which kind of peeved me out a little bit, because it's just we are who we are, no matter whether it's someone doesn't have to pay for a tan versus someone who, you know, was born in the wrong body or someone who can speak another language. We are who we are for a reason, whether or not you believe in God or spiritual connection, whatever it is that seems to suit you and your needs. Um, like, for instance, white people seem to be the most overjudging race of the whole world. I'm not saying me personally. Um, I love everybody. Uh, I mean, so what? My best friend, one of my best friends, happens to be Hispanic and African American. Now, she doesn't have to pay for her tan, but she has to pay for her hair. Now, I mean, so what? Her hair looks good for a few weeks anyway. She can do so much with it. Me, it's, this. I straightened my hair this morning and it already looks like a little puff. Um, or my Asian friends, she's got stereotypes on her because she's Asian, so she's automatically smart. Or she's a math whiz. Or because she's Korean, she's gonna blow up the United States or something. You know what I mean? This was one of the topics that we were discussing today, as well as homosexuality. Now, so what? So what? You love who you love, that's it, no matter what gender they are, who cares? You're happy, right? Okay, so then, okay, you're born in the wrong body. It happens. Um, they say God doesn't make mistakes. Well, sometimes he does. Um, he can make a body, but he can't make a mind. As you can see, there's many, many diseases that have occurred from, you know, microorganisms, things that we breathe in the air, stuff like that. So it happens. What we put into our bodies will affect our offspring, obviously. So that's on the person to do the right thing. Um, Sorry, it's really bright in my room. I realize that I'm like very fluorescent. Um, Another thing is, why would you assume? Oh, I'm sorry. Change the subject. Okay, like Middle East. Well, to be honest, it was the Americans, the white people, that were messing with them. So yeah, they're gonna retaliate and kill everybody. And it doesn't help that the U.S. won't back out or anything like that. So there's a lot of issues, and a lot of people have different views and different feelings on it. Again, this is all my opinion. Um, Back to stereotypes. Now they assume white people are just a bunch of KKK, um, mullet heads, junkies. Because you know what, 9 out of 10 people from the '70s was a mullet KKK junkie. But let me tell you something. From back in the '50s, '60s, and '70s, people loved those African American groups. Let me get the Temptations, and I don't know. I gotta go through my mom's records because I have no idea who they are. But I mean, haters are gonna hate, players are gonna play, whatever those sayings are. My thing is just be yourself, be happy. Don't live by what someone else expects you to live by, because then you're just gonna end up not being happy yourself, and For what? To try to impress somebody else? Why would you want to impress somebody else? Just be yourself. It's so much better that way. Pardon me. Now, I subscribe to a channel on YouTube called the Trans Brothers. Awesome group of guys. Perfect example of people expressing themselves in a way they feel and look. I am wicked impressed. I am very happy that they are willing to share their opinions and lives with us on a day-to-day and weekly basis. It's really awesome that, you know, YouTube can give that option for everyone to share their opinions, whether we like it or not. Now, of course, you're going to get some jackass to comment on your thing in a negative manner, or say, oh, I can't whack off to this or something like that, just to gain attention. It's kind of silly. Well, what are you going to do? That's people. And, you know, the funny thing is they're going to comment and, you know, like it up there so that way, you know, it's like one of the top comments. It's just, it's weird. It's really weird. So what do you guys think? I mean, have there been stereotypes towards you? And, like, if so, what kind? It's just, you know, half the battle is trying to get the world to get along with each other. And it's kind of hard when everyone's still segregating. I thought that ended, you know, half a century ago. For what? Why are we all going to sit here and hate each other? Now, I'm not a very spiritual person. I guess there's a higher thing up there somewhere. I just don't classify it as Allah or God or Jehovah or Jesus. I know there's something there. But just not going to name that being that's spiritually up there. We all have a spiritual connection within us to somebody, something. It could be a bug. You could call a centipede God, for all I know. Your prerogative. So I'd like your opinions on stereotypes, like I said before, and if you were ever involved in any stereotypes. Alright guys, I will talk to you later, and thanks so much for checking in.